I'm Rick Howard, president of Kingdom Magic Vacations. In my job, I get to travel a lot. I explore the world on land and sea, eating in unique restaurants and discovering interesting locations. I'm always looking for new places to visit, and I want you to travel with me. Welcome to Travel with Rick.
Well, hello everybody, welcome to 25 Days of Christmas on Travel with Rick. I've got my good friend Tony Casanova here. Hey Tony.
Hey Rick.
How you doing, buddy?
Great.
Awesome. Tony is from Disney by the Numbers. You guys probably remember him from last year on our 12 Days of Christmas. Well, Tony, we kind of expanded this year.
Yeah.
You know,
You're going big.
Got that whole
go big or
Numbers
go home.
thing going. Yeah. You know, last year we kind of confused it. So, you know, we started, I don't remember when we started. I think we started on December 12th or 13th and ran up to December 25th. But I know that's not really how you count the 12 days of Christmas, you know.
Right.
So that was a little confusing. So we thought, well, let's just go from December 1st to December 25th.
That's a great idea.
Cool.
Great idea.
We're here in the Magic Kingdom, and you know, Tony just collects all things numerically connected to Disney, right? You keep all the numbers, right?
It's all facts about Disney, and it's all number based. So all the facts have to start with a number.
Yeah, I love your website. It's Disney by the Numbers, and the E is actually a 3, right?
Yep.
That's pretty cool. So we wanted to talk a little bit about the numbers here in the Magic Kingdom. Dude, it's awesome what they bring over here for Christmas, right?
It's spectacular. If you haven't been to the Magic Kingdom during the holidays or any of the resorts or parks, it's a great place to come.
Yeah.
It's fully decorated from the main gate to the back gate, everything, all trees, all plants, everything.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's covered.
I love the poinsettia trees as soon as you come
They
in.
are.
A lot of those, you know, those, you probably know that. How many?
Yeah.
There's dozens of them.
Yeah, so here in the Magic Kingdom, they use 25,000 poinsettias. That's in the ground layings and even some of the poinsettia Christmas trees that they do.
Right. Those are really cool. They actually take poinsettias and shape them into a Christmas tree. It's just really, really neat, really unique to see a poinsettia Christmas tree.
They also have the poinsettia Christmas balls on Main Street hanging from the lamps and other places throughout the park as well.
Let's talk about that Christmas tree in the Magic Kingdom. It's kind of that's the Mac Daddy Christmas tree.
That is a Mac Daddy Christmas tree. It's 65 feet tall and 25 feet wide at the widest point.
Wow. Wow.
And I've been told it takes a 70-ton crane to lift that tree into place.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's not a small feat.
Yeah, so that doesn't come early with the other decorations, right?
No, it comes later after they've done doing the parade, because that's where they set up for the MCs. There's a little staging area there.
They need that area.
They need that area.
They don't want to block the view of the parade, I guess, either, right?
And unfortunately, they even moved Roy off to the side.
Wow, Roy gets bumped for the Christmas tree. That's pretty amazing. You know, I know that you know, when we went through the D23 Sip and Stroll event, they were talking about they were actually decorating Epcot during Food and Wine this year. That's how early they started, and so they had to move a couple of the kiosks overnight to be able to get the Christmas tree in. So they kind of came on with a crane, moved some of the merchandise locations. I don't remember which booth it was. Maybe Hawaii had to move or something had to move, and they put up the tree overnight. And then put the booths back in place, and Food and Wine went on the next day with the Christmas tree.
There you go.
It's amazing the people that they have and the manpower and the hours that they're decorating here, right?
Yeah, I've heard that they start in March to start planning for that Christmas. And I've heard that Holiday Services has a 5-year plan. So they're thinking 5 years what the decorations will look like in advance of that Christmas. So,
and speaking of hours and overnight and Christmas trees, you had a great idea this year.
I did. I wasn't able to execute, but you guys did.
Which Traveling Harris actually stole from you, by the way. He didn't steal. No. He implemented.
Right.
He stepped in, took the idea, and made it work. Tony actually came up with the idea of going to one of the resorts and doing a time-lapse video of one of the Christmas trees going up, which we're staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge when the Christmas tree was going up there, and so Traveling Harris faithfully went down there around 10:30, watched them all night put up this Christmas tree.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing. So we'll link that up below. You'll see more about it later on too in our Christmas tree coverage of how that worked out. But that's just an awesome thing to see. All them scurrying around, putting up the Christmas tree, and all the planning and how they set everything up. Right?
I wish they would release that schedule to the public, so we could all go and watch it. I think it would be a great thing to do.
I don't think they want you to.
Yeah, I don't think they. I think they want you to wake up and see the magic in the morning.
Well, that was pretty cool. That when Andrew had done that filming, you know, we were checking out the next morning. So, you know, I went to bed and the tree wasn't up, you know, and he stayed up and watched the tree, you know.
Right.
And then we checked out in the morning. In the lobby, there were everybody, you know, that were kind of gathered around the tree, taking photos and everything. So, you know, you go to bed, you wake up, and there's a 60-foot Christmas tree in your resort. You know?
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
It's like Santa was there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, speaking of, you mentioned holiday services here.
Right.
That's a pretty big warehouse and a lot of people, right?
Yeah, so it's a, I think it's a 54,000 square foot facility behind the Magic Kingdom.
Right. And they work year round.
They work year round, yep.
Right?
Yeah, I believe they have a complete room dedicated just to all the ribbon that they use throughout the parks.
I know we got a little tour of that one time, and there were ladies, and it was probably in October, you know, I'm thinking, it might have even been in the summer, I don't recall now, but, you know, all year long, there were ladies in there just making wreaths.
Yeah.
You know, there's like a team of people that make the wreaths that go here.
Yeah.
And you probably know how many wreaths are here, but there's lots, folks, in case Tony just doesn't know off the top of his brain. This guy keeps a lot of numbers. But yeah, just really cool stuff. And out of that same building, you said that they actually decorate the cruise ships from there.
Cruise ships, yep.
And even our home resort, Vero Beach.
And Vero Beach,
you know, they actually store, maintain, clean, and ship to Vero Beach all the decorations and help those go up. So I guess there's just a couple of trucks that leave here, drive down to my house, Vero Beach, and put up the decorations at Disney's Vero Beach Resort.
Yeah. Speaking of trucks, on our website we have, I think it's about 150 tractor trailers it would take to move all the decorations around for the holiday season.
And by the way, Tony's website is DisneyByTheNumbers.com. It's NUMB3RS.com or NUMBERS will get you there too. I'm sure you have both, right? Yeah, so check out Tony's website for not only the Christmas numbers, but lots of other numbers that you can check out. And your DBTN on Twitter. At DBTN. So check Tony out. Make sure you follow him up. Check his website out. So, you know, lots going on around the Magic Kingdom. It's just beautiful here. This whole place is incredible. All the resorts, I love how all the resorts have their own theme, you know, for the trees, you know, and lots of different stuff goes into that. All the parks, right? I mean, it's just all decorated up.
Yeah, everything, each park has its own theme, and that's part of their 5-year plan, you know, what that theme is going to look like for that year.
Nice, nice. I'm just kind of, Tony gave us a cheat sheet here, you know, just like he did last year. He's got to print out of the numbers. I'm just looking at this. Guys, 8.5 million lights strung throughout Walt Disney World. But does that count Osborne?
That does not.
Osborne's like 6 million on its own, right?
Yeah, that does not count Osborne lights.
Not even counting Osborne, 8.5 million lights strung throughout Walt. Yeah, they probably are strung out by the time they get them all up. Strung throughout Walt Disney World Resort. 300,000 yards of ribbon and bows draped over the Walt Disney World Christmas trees across the property. 98% of the lighting used for holiday decor is You know what I miss is LED. Sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I miss is the Canopy Festival thing that used to go through in Epcot.
Oh, in Epcot, yeah, they removed that.
I wish they'd bring that back.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
I was told that it created a bottleneck. That everybody stopped there and nobody can get through to World Showcase.
You know, we were wondering about this. In a couple of days, we have Osborne coming up for you guys, and we've already kind of scoped it out a little bit. And there's a canopy there now. We were wondering if I think that canopy is new this year.
Yes.
I don't believe
it was not there last year.
Yeah. So that's kind of new. So little spoiler alert there for you. Some new stuff over at Osborne. Don't miss that. 3,000 wreaths. There we go. 3,000 wreaths are hung throughout WDW property. 70-foot tree in Disney's Contemporary Resort. Wow, that's the tallest one.
The largest one, right?
Okay, so it's not the
one here.
But I bet the one here is probably bigger.
Yeah, it's a little wider. Actually, a lot wider.
Yeah, so 45 to 70 feet trees are used all over property. And 1,500 trees total. Yeah, some towns don't have that many Christmas trees. You know, think about that.
It's true.
That's pretty amazing. So, yeah, all in all, guys, lots going on around Walt Disney World. There's no place to be. You know, everybody says be home for the holidays. Be at Walt Disney World for the holidays. It's awesome, you know. You can be home anytime, but Walt Disney World is the place to be for the holidays. You know, make a trip down here. It goes on. It starts so early now.
Halloween to New Year's Day.
Yeah, it's a New Year's Day. So plenty of time during the holidays to get here. it's only December 7th. You still have time to make a trip down to Walt Disney World. Give us a call at Kingdom Magic. We'll help you out. But definitely, you've got to get here. Check out the resorts. It's one of the greatest things I enjoy doing is just going around to all the different resorts, seeing the decorations.
I do that too.
A lot of fun. A lot of fun to do. Check out, you know, the theme parks are just fantastic. The resorts, everything, lots to see. It has just amazed me, you know, for all these years that we've been coming. It just gets better and better every year for Christmas, doesn't it?
It's the music, it's the decorations, it's the lights, it's the Christmas party. It's a complete package of Christmas.
It really is. Well, guys, we're going to wrap up for day 7. We got a lot more coverage to come. Got a lot more we want to show you around Walt Disney World. You do the numbers, Tony. I think we've got 18 more days, or 17, something like that. Stay 7, guys. We still got to go to 25.
That's right.
We've got a lot more to come. It's going to be awesome. You don't want to miss a day. I want you guys to see every day of what we're doing. Hope you've enjoyed it so far, and I hope you'll be back here tomorrow for another of our 25 Days of Christmas Spectacular. Tony,
Rick,
thanks a lot, buddy.
Thank you.
Good having you here. Appreciate you keeping all the numbers. Be sure to check Tony out on Twitter. Be sure to check out his website. We'll link all that up below. You can see it. And be sure to check us out tomorrow for another of our 25 Days of Christmas. So long, everybody. Merry Christmas.